nightmare. I cannot wait to finally get into bed. Honey, what are you doing up so late? I thought I told you to go to bed without me tonight, and... What's all this? Did you go out of your way to make me a candlelit dinner? These steaks, how much did you... Is it alright, honey? It's perfect. If I knew this was what I'd come home to, I'd come home late more often. Oh, come here, you. Thank you so much. This is exactly what I needed after today. Now, what do you say we get started on all this food, huh? You have no idea how hungry I am right now. Oh, that's the stuff. Medium rare with just the right amount of thickness. Just the way I like it. And you know, I love the way you make all these loaded potatoes, too. Yep, that's why I married you. No, that's not the entire reason I married you. It's also because you're good at cleaning. Oh, stop. You know I'm joking around. I love how you're so easy to tease. You know I love you so much. I love you for so much that you do, and all of this is just a bonus. But that's enough of that. I have got to get more of this. Oh, you want to know how my day was? Are you sure, honey? Oh, I'm not sure if I want to talk about that just yet. I don't want to ruin the good mood with my long story. In fact, why don't we just talk about your day instead? I'm sure that's been a lot better than mine. Oh, really? You went golfing with your father? That's, Oh, no. That's great. I just, well, are you sure you two are okay after, you know? Really? Oh, honey, I'm so glad you were able to make up with him. I was honestly starting to lose hope that we'd ever get through to him about us. I mean, you know how stubborn he can be, right? Seeing this kind of change is amazing. Jeez, now my story seems kind of petty. Oh, alright, I'll tell you about it. So, you know that new hire we got recently? The guy that my boss has been having me train for a while? Yeah. So I was showing him around the computer system, right? But then I get this really important work call and need someone to take over for me with the newbie. And lo and behold, the only one that's around to help is Vanessa. Yep, you already know where this is going. I leave her 2 minutes. 2 minutes! And of course, what do I find? Vanessa's twiddling with her phone, playing Candy Crush or whatever, while the kid's panicking. I know. I found out later that the poor guy found himself clicking some link that he wasn't supposed to, and he got himself into like a phishing scam. Because of that, my computer got locked out. I swear I can't trust that woman with the thing. She's just sitting there doing God knows what while the new guy is panicking, and it's like, she's the stereotypical mean girl in a high school romance story. Like, grow up, will you? Like, I thought we were adults. Oh, and bless the newbie's heart. He was on his knees begging me not to report him. Yeah, so after that I had to call the technician to get my computer back up, and of course, all the data was gone. So I had to redo everything I hadn't managed to print off already. Before that, I had to finish my lesson for the newbie, and then after all that, I finally got to go home. Explains why I came back from a 9 to 5 at 10 in the evening, right? Honey, that meal was perfect. I'm stuffed. I needed that so badly. Now tell me, Do I or do I not have the best house husband in the world? There's still more I want to talk to you about right now, but I think I'd like to be in bed for it. Care to join me, honey? Hey now, stop it. Not tonight, honey. I'm a little tired, as you might be able to imagine. Besides, what I want to talk about is serious. How about you just come with me, okay? I'm gonna hop in the shower before we get into bed. That's the stuff. Being in this soft bed with my favorite person in the whole wide world. It really melts your problems away. So, before I start talking, can we just stay like this for a bit? I just want to hear your breathing for a while. So, honey, I just wanted to say that I was elated when I heard about your dad. You know how hard we've been trying to convince him that our dynamic is a good thing. Of course, you probably know better than anyone how stubborn that man could be. Son, you can't just let your wife do all the work for you. You gotta get a trade job and, God. But if you did that, who would be here to cook for me? In all seriousness, I know you had to get used to a lot in order to be with me. I've never really been good at all that cleaning or cooking or all those things a wife is expected to be good at. Lord knows I've probably started a few fires, attempting to surprise you. That stuff just doesn't come naturally to me. Yeah, I've always been more of that, stereotypical career woman. The guy that's more comfortable in a cubicle than at home. Cutthroat workaholic that's constantly climbing the corporate ladder. Only thing was, I couldn't cook for the life of me. I had to get takeout for 2 meals a day. At least, of course, until I met you. You were just the cutest thing back then. Always talking about your dreams, about going to trade school and getting a nice job and taking care of your future wife. And I remember asking you if that's really what you wanted to do, and you just clammed up. I couldn't help but laugh, and it's just my opinion, but why bother spending money on school when you don't even know what you want to do? But if you were hopeless in that part of your life, there were just a few things I noticed when I first visited your house. First off, you were and always have been the biggest clean freak I have ever met. No, don't bother denying it. I could leave this place like a hurricane when I leave for work, and when I come back, it's like the place hasn't even been touched. And I've mentioned enough times how much I love your cooking. I swear. With that first meal I tasted from you, I could have sworn up and down you were better than my own mother. It was at that moment I knew I had to put a ring on that finger. Of course, when I told your dad that I wanted to make you my house husband while I went to work, he didn't like that idea so much. All about those good old-fashioned values upon which we should rely. He called you lazy and told me I was a bad influence on his son. Oh, but you know that I can be more than stubborn enough myself. It took months of whittling down before he finally let me propose to you. I was half ready to give that man a dowry for your hand before he agreed. But I honestly didn't think I'd ever see the day when we could have, been rekindled. Who knows, maybe one day we can see him here for the holidays. Wouldn't that be nice? You always told me not to worry so much about him, that we didn't need his approval to be happy, and it always bothered me. I didn't need his approval, but I didn't want him to be angry at you for marrying me, and the thought of you not being happy because of that really made me worried. Honey, even though you weren't doing what your dad wanted and getting a job, that didn't make you lazy. You always did so much for us around the house, and I wouldn't have it any other way. We're a team, and with you doing the housework and cooking and me going and getting the money, and there's no way I'm not gonna try and take care of you. I don't know how you did it, but I'm so glad everything seems to be, patching up. Makes me smile to see you smiling like that. Oh my God, I think that's enough talking for tonight. Huh? There's more. What is it? Oh, what's this? Let me just take a look. Honey, is this what I think it is? 2 tickets for a cruise ship set for the week of our anniversary. Wait, then did he? Oh my God, I have no words. Come here. Oh, thank you so much, honey. I know I'm the one usually who takes care of you financially, but you've really taken care of me completely tonight. And tell your dad I said thanks for the tickets, too. No, I'm not letting go. We're staying like this all night. Good night. I love you so much.